Hi, I'm Shannon Grady, exercise physiologist, author of The Lactate Revolution. For the last 2 decades, I've been on a mission to transform how we understand and apply lactate in human performance. Move beyond the outdated limitations of traditional lactate testing and applications in training. Welcome to Lactate 2.0, a video series where I'll introduce the groundbreaking concepts and practical models I've developed through testing and application of real-time lactate data in over 100,000 athletes across all sports and levels. You'll discover system-based training, the bioenergetic power score, how to engineer specific and predictable physiological adaptations. You will also learn why lactate is far more than just a threshold. It's the key to truly unlocking human performance potential. If you're ready to leave guesswork behind and train with science that actually works, you're in the right place. My lactate training model is a physiology-first, systems-based approach. System-based training, or SBT methodology, I refined through over 2 decades of extensive physiological profile testing, or PPT, and analysis of over 100,000 athletes' lactate, training, and performance data. SBT reframes lactate as a powerful, trainable biomarker across its entire spectrum. Key distinctions include lactate production, elimination, buffering, and shuttling are all highly adaptable. Training must target the 8 specific lactate systems rather than a single curve or threshold. Each lactate system has unique aerobic and anaerobic contributions, power, capacity, and adaptability. Rather than LT1 or LT2, SBT assesses each lactate system at various power levels and trains the capacity of each lactate system. Each lactate system is reevaluated regularly via physiological profile testing because physiology is dynamic. Focusing on only training one area, such as the traditional lactate threshold, at the expense of other lactate systems, creates imbalance and underperformance. A PPT test reveals current physiological readiness, identifying bioenergetic deficit early. This prevents the common pitfall of traditional LT-focused programs that fail to address multiple lactate systems and often push athletes beyond sustainable energy input, leading to stagnation or regression. Drawing from George Brooks' foundational work, lactate is viewed as a dynamic fuel, signaling molecule and shuttle, both cell-cell and intracellular, rather than waste. I developed HMCT, or hybrid monocarboxylate transporter, specific training sessions which emphasizes MCT, or monocarboxylate transporter, upregulation for better shuttling, enabling higher sustained power and speed, critical for events under 10 minutes and all team sports. Unlike static curve-based zoning, SBT uses repeatable PPT protocols with net lactate, heart rate, speed, power, and capacity data. This provides insight, not hindsight, for precise lactate system targeting via biochemistry-based exercise prescriptions. SBT is the only dynamic periodization model based on real-time physiology and predictable responses. SBT uses main system workouts, system priming, bridging systems, and focus systems to achieve optimal performance results for each athlete's performance goals. Athletes using SBT show accelerated, repeatable, predictable gains. Examples include athletes in all levels from high school to NCAA, and even pro athletes displayed performance improvements, multiple PRs, and numerous high school and collegiate national champions and national records. SBT's performance outcomes are not reliably achieved through traditional LT curve pushing. Why the shift matters, from antiquated to revolutionary. Traditional LT1 and LT2 and curve models are rooted in early research, but were never designed for the complexity of individual athletes across training cycles, sports, and fiber types. They encourage guesswork and generalized programming. My model treats the human system as an integrated engine. We quantify and engineer all bioenergetic systems using objective lactate data, thermodynamics principles, first and second laws, and real-world validation. Focusing on pushing the lactate curve is like optimizing only one gear in a complex transmission. It ignores the full powertrain. True performance optimization requires understanding what bioenergy is available, why performance is or isn't improving, and how to apply targeted stimuli or training prescription for optimizing individual metabolic adaptability and peak performance output. These are the core principles of system-based training to eliminate guesswork and unlock human potential. Coaches and athletes who embrace the full lactate spectrum will move beyond antiquated thresholds to predictable, physiology-first excellence. Stay tuned for more videos on Lactate 2.0. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to my channel.